The splash tomorrow is crossed wires in bush. Angry landholders who face having kilometres of renewable energy transmission lines forcibly placed across their properties have been urged to march on New South Wales Parliament by Nationals MP Barnaby Joyce after a fiery meeting with state-owned Energy Co bureaucrats in a tiny town near Tamworth. And good on Mr Joyce for suggesting it. I think they could probably actually go a little further than just marching on Parliament House, Joe. I have used this example before, but I go back to the 1980s when they had the truck blockade up on Razorback Mountain and famously sent John Laws in there in a helicopter to go and to talk them all down. But that's what, you know, strength in numbers, because the truckies figured, well, we transport all the stuff across the country. If we want to stage a strike, well, they're going to have to bloody well listen to us. These farmers produce food and God knows what else for this country. If they all decided to walk off the land tomorrow, we'd be in a shed load of trouble.
We would be, although I think the real story here, I think, is that these, you know, you've had, obviously the government's under an enormous amount of pressure to roll out these transmissions really, really quickly to meet all the targets and everything, but also that these, and I was at the last Bush Summit where people were really upset about this, is that the location of the transmission lines hasn't actually really paid attention to what the local community's needs and desires were, what the actual properties were. Like, they'd often just go in a sort of straight line and then cut across all these properties, whereas the locals would say, but we told you that all you had to do was just sort of go this way and it would have been much better and that would have sorted everything out. So I think it is just, and of course now because they've moved so quickly and got so many people offside, they're now going to be up in arms, and then it will move even slower. So it's a, you know, I think it's a salutary lesson in the old carpentry axiom: measure twice, cut once. Anyway, that's enough profundity for the